Hey everyone, it's me, Fiona Jane, aka Dr. Hikaru, and that little one who just walked away is my Shiba Inu, Saya. I've been doing a lot of vlogs lately, but I actually wanted to do something different. It's the Christmas season, and I know I've said in one of my vlogs that I'm a consultant full-time. That's how I earn my money. But the other thing I am is I am a freelance makeup artist. I love makeup, and one of the girls in my sports groups actually asked me a question about foundation and moisturizers, and I know that a lot of cosplayers who come to my panels always kind of ask me what I recommend and why. So I kind of gathered out things from my kit and decided to do kind of a what foundations I like and why. So when you're thinking of foundation, I always ask people a couple questions. What's your skin type like? And what is it for? No matter what foundation you use, though, I always recommend, to get your makeup to last longer, use a base. I didn't grab it, but Aveeno Positively Moisturizing or Positively Radiant Moisturizer. It's one of my favorite bases to use. One, it is a moisturizer, so that is a great prep for your skin. And two, it actually helps my makeup last longer. The only thing I don't like about it is it's SPF 15. So if you're going to be around a lot of flash photography, know that anything with an SPF in it is going to cause kind of a reflective halo around your face. So keep that in mind. If you want a cheap, very easy to use base, I always use this, and I use this on my models too, Johnson's Baby Lotion. It's one of my favorite things to use. It's super gentle, and like no one breaks out to Johnson's Baby Lotion. If you're going to go a little more high end, Laura Mercier has a foundation primer, and it's worked out really well for some of my friends. For me, though, I don't use this one as much because it's caused me to break out. So it's one of the best foundation primers out there, but again, it caused me to break out. And I don't have that sensitive of skin. I used to have really sensitive skin, but these days I can use most things without breaking out. My favorite of all time, if you're going to spend the money, is the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer. And the one I use is I just use their normal oil-free one. They have color correcting ones. If you kind of are a little more pink in the face, you want to use a green color corrector. And Smashbox comes with that, along with some other color correcting primers you might want to use. So keep that in mind. For everyday makeup wear, just for work, I actually don't wear a foundation. I usually just use a tinted moisturizer. And with my tinted moisturizer, I don't use a base because it's a tinted moisturizer. The one I love is Laura Mercier. I use their oil-free one, and I highly recommend this if you just kind of want a light to sheer coverage. I double back with it by using a concealer. I love Ben Nye in terms of concealer. Sometimes if I'm not wearing any foundation at all, no powder, I'll just use concealer, and this is their Total Conceal All Wheel. As you can see, there's a couple different colors in there. Other concealers that have worked well for me are Bobbi Brown, if you're going to pay a little more high-end, and NARS. I like their concealers a lot. But this is what I use in my kit. This is what I use on my makeup models. I use their Total Conceal Oil and their Tattoo Cover All Wheel based on your skin tone. And I also have this palette here, the Concealer Cream Color Palette, that I use on my models when those colors aren't enough. So, and whoops, one dropped there. So here's an example of all the different colors. You don't need all of this. Again, I said I'm a freelance makeup artist, and when I do makeup for other people, this has been really helpful for me. But none of my models have ever complained about Ben Nye breaking them out. And it is a theatrical makeup, so it does stay on a little longer. It's cheap too. I found it's cheaper than like a Laura Mercier type makeup. When it comes to powder foundations, I am in love with a couple different brands. I like Prescriptives, and this is their all skin mineral makeup. And they come in different levels based on warm or cools. I have a couple of them in my kit. They're a minimal wake up. The problem with Prescriptives nowadays is that you can kind of only get it online or at a prescriptive store. I used to be able to get it at Macy's, but they don't sell that anymore. So Those are the three I have right here. I don't know. I had two other brands that I really like. Micabella, their mineral foundation. You mostly can see them at kiosks in the mall, but I go online and I find to get a better deal. And Jane Iredale, again, kiosks at the mall or high-end salon stores. I don't think you can't really get it at Sephora. At least I haven't found it at Sephora yet. MAC Cosmetics. I like their stuff too. I have used their, which one is this? NC40. I don't know if they still carry this one anymore. But MAC Cosmetics, their powders I found very well. The one I love, and I'm sorry you guys can't find this anymore, is they had their Disney collection. And this is their Magically Cool liquid powder. There were two different ones in it, and I love them to death. But these are the powders I like using. Prescriptives, Jane Iredale, and Micabella. When it comes to liquid though, and I'm going for an all-day wear, full coverage, what I will use is Makeup Forever Matte Velvet Plus. The reason why I like this is it doesn't have SPF 15, so I don't ever have to worry about a reflective tint when I'm doing flash photography. I like it because I can go from sheer to full coverage in an instant by just building on more. Some liquid foundations, if I keep building them up, I have problems. If you are using any of the powders that I've recommended, I recommend getting the Kabuki brush. They're a nice big fluffy brush, or you can go to Sephora and get a couple different brushes. I'll do a different my favorite picks for those later. And for this one, just a foundation brush for liquid. These are my top picks for makeup. If you're looking to shop for anything, let me know. And if you guys have any questions on color matching or any of those, feel free to shoot me a line. Enjoy the holidays, and I hope you guys find some Sephora magic or Macy's magic coming your way. And thanks for watching. These are my makeup picks for foundation and primers. Okay, thanks. Bye, guys.